Okay, y'all, I recently watched a video from this YouTuber called Jaclyn Green. I think her name is Jaclyn Green or Jaclyn somebody. And her videos, I watched a religion video she was talking about how she is agnostic. And I think that the topic of God and death and religion and all that, it's an interesting topic, and I want to do a video about it today because it's something that I think about pretty much every day. The whole thing of, is there an afterlife, or is there a God, or am I going to hell or whatever? And I pretty much accepted that I'm going to hell, if only for the fact that I've never tried to be that sort of wholesome, righteous, I'm doing quote fingers so much right now, but a wholesome, righteous person. I'm not an evil person. I care about people and I don't seek out to fuck people over, but I don't go out of my way to be an upstanding religious person or Christian or anything like that, because I'm not religious in that sense. I'm not even spiritual. I see some people talk about, well, I'm not religious, but I am spiritual, and I don't even know what they're talking. What does that mean even? I don't get that. But whenever I think about religion, it always comes down to, is there a God or not? What I've come to decide on is that there is a God. I just don't know which one is correct, because there are so many religions. And my whole thing is, how can you have any sort of certainty about which one is correct? Because just because you were raised on one of them, what does that mean for someone who was raised in a different country, who's never even heard of your God before, who's never even heard of your rule set and your religion and all that? What hard evidence do you have that makes your God right and theirs wrong? The way it would make sense to me is that one of them is right and the rest of them are fake. So you're playing like luck of the draw, basically. You may be in the right religion, or you may just be devoting your whole life to something that doesn't mean anything, and you just end up wrong, and you won't know until the day you're dead. That's why I don't know, man, because being agnostic, it sounds like you're confused. It sounds like you're not decided on one thing or another, right? But then being an atheist, to me, when I think of an atheist, I think of someone who wants to rebel against something. I'm not claiming atheism mainly because I haven't researched it. I haven't done any really significant reading on the subject. It just makes more sense to live as if there's no God. Even if there is an afterlife and all that, it just makes more sense, for me at least,